Jumbo, fellow dreamers. In today's video, I am doing a mini organization project using Dollar Tree tab dividers. This is a pack of 5 I got from the Dollar Tree for $1, which is a really, really good deal. And I'm using a container that I already have in the house, so it makes it really budget friendly. And what I'm doing is I am organizing a couple of spaces that have lots of little items. And I know we all have those things in our house. I'll be using this for essential oils and for batteries. So let's jump in. So these are the batteries that I am wanting to organize. I have lots of different sizes and I've just had them in their original packaging and I wanted to make it a little nicer looking. So I just have an old strawberry carton that I washed out, and then I'm going to take my tab divider, this is just one of them, and eyeball measure the width of how wide I want it to be to fit inside the container. So then I'm just going to cut it. And then since batteries are a little bit on the heavy side, I'm going to fold it back on itself so that it reinforces the walls a little bit. And just cutting it to size there too. And then to reinforce it a little bit more, I'm taking some Scotch packing tape. You can get this from the Dollar Tree. This particular one I've just had for a while, so I'm using that. And I'm just going to tape both sides of it just to give it a little extra strength. And once that's done, then I'm just going to put it back into the carton where I want it to go, how wide I want the little compartments to be. And since this is a strawberry carton, the bottom part is vented, so I do have to trim a little bit to size here, but that's okay, very customizable. And then I'm just going to take some packing tape again and tape these into the carton just to make sure there's a little bit of extra security. And that's really it. I mean, you can do this for any type of container that you have that you want to make little compartments out of. So then I'm just going to put my little batteries in here. And that is that. So then I'm going to label the top of this as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit extra of the dividers and write batteries on it, cut it to size, and tape it to the top. And there we go, my batteries are nicely organized now. So jumping over to my essential oils, I've had this orange basket for a number of years now, and I think I got it from Home Goods, maybe it was somewhere around $5. And it's a good size, and it's just been sitting empty for a while, so I decided to go ahead and use it for my essential oil collection. I have a lot of essential oils. So I'm using a different pattern now for the dividers and just cutting it again to size. I liked this pattern with the orange. I thought that looked good. And then again, eyeballing it so I know how wide I need it to be. And I wanted for this one to make smaller compartments. So you'll see I'm doing a little different technique. But this is the same. I'm just reinforcing both sides with some of that strong packing tape. And I'm going to tape both sides of it too. And then I have another one here, see how it's green, different color, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting little notches into it, and this is going to allow me to make somewhat of a grid type of style for my organizer. So I'm cutting into it halfway, and this was the one that I used as a guide, and then I'm taking the other ones and cutting little notches in there too so I know how far to cut into them. I wanted to make somewhat of a grid pattern, and then cutting in halfway again, and I'm doing that on both the pink dividers and the green dividers. And then all I'm going to do is attach these little notches together, and that will allow me to make somewhat of a grid pattern, and you'll see that here in a second. It's hard to do it one-handed, but that's okay. It's like I needed a table to put this on. And you can see how they attach there. And that's that. So then all I did is I took some more of that packing tape and I taped both of the pink and the green little divider sections together to reinforce it. and it's time to fill in the spaces. So I'm just categorizing my essential oils here by color. That makes it a little bit easier for me to pull out the ones that I want to. That little bag down there is from Etsy, and I outgrew the bag. My essential oils collection grew so much that I just ran out of space, needed something else to do with it. So I have my mixtures on the top and some extra little roller balls, my labels on the side, and my samples in the middle, and I am good to go, nicely organized. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a daily Dreamland video. Kiss someone you love today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao!